Hi everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to another comic book review. And today we're going to take a look at The Flash number 762, which is written by Joshua Williamson with artwork by Howard Porter. And this is Joshua Williamson's final issue on his 4-year, over 100 issue run on The Flash, which has had very well received by the fans. Everyone's that I've talked to has loved it. I jumped on issue 750 with the single issues, and I think it's been terrific. It's one of the most colorful books in recent years for DC Comics, and it's very good. So we're going to jump into it. The finish line. You saw the last issue, you had pretty much all sorts of Flash characters from all different centuries arrive to the battlefield to fight the Legion of Zoom, and it ended with Barry and Eobard Thawne running, till they can't run anymore. You get this great double-page spread here, and Eobard Thawne is saying, "This is it, Barry, the finish line, do or die. Soon I'll be back in the 25th century where I'll learn new ways to torture you and your family, or we can skip all that and together we never stop running. What are you talking about? You and I are trapped in a loop, death and rebirth, and every time the universe is rebuilt, there is one constant, you and me. I've seen the future, it's horrible, crisis after crisis, the horrors ahead are greater than you've ever known. Last time you were gone, you missed so much heartbreak. I offer you that again. You can run alongside me in the Speed Force forever. It's the only way to stop the suffering I'll inflict you on your family." So, great battles here with the color, and essentially Barry Allen is like, I gotta do something different here, Eobard. I gotta forgive you. And he takes his mask off there. He says, "I forgive you." And he's like, What? You forgive me?" And he's like, "Well, if this stops everything, if I forgive you and we run forever, you'll never be able to harm another person, and we can just run for eternity. Our hate is forever." Just look at the colors there. And what happened is a couple issues ago, Eobard Thawne tried to take over Barry Allen's body, and he did for a few issues, and through that, Barry Allen saw Jesse Quick and Max Mercury, and they gave him more knowledge about the Speed Force, and essentially, he's going to send Thawne back to his own version of the Speed Force in the 25th century. So in the 25th century here, you have, this guy here. He said, "Greetings, my name is Eobard Thawne, the curator of the legendary Flash Museum, and I'm your guide. And let's talk about Jay Garrick and Wally West, and the greatest Flash of all, the Barry Allen." And there's even this one, Reverse Flash. And he says, "I'm sad to say, but a lot of information from the 21st century was lost in the Great Disaster. We don't even know his identity." When in all actuality, it's him right there. So, the Flash is doing right by everybody and sending everyone back to their respective zones, and timelines, and etc. And even mourning the grave of Godspeed, August Hart there, who Reverse Flash killed a few issues back. And then he shows up here to, what was this woman's name? Heather Macy. He shows up at Heather Macy's house. Now, I think this played into Tom King's Heroes in Crisis travesty, where he emasculated Wally West, and I don't know what he did to Wally West. I don't know what these people keep doing to Wally West. He's clearly everyone's favorite Flash, but whatever. So, I think Wally West in that story killed her, either her or her husband. So, Barry's talking about it and says, "Well, my husband's last name was Thawne." And he's just laughing like, "Oh, okay. Well, I guess I said that right, huh?" So they're having a great Flash picnic here, and Jay Garrick says, "All right, kids, no more time travel." Oh, man, it's so good. So he's talking to Iris here, and a few issues back as well, Wally West was giving him encouragement from the Speed Force, and says, "I'll find him, I promise." And it says, "Read Dark Knight's Death Metal Speed Metal #1, which is the one-shot. Very good issue. We'll review that later on. And he's like, "Oh, I gotta go see what the Justice League want." So, Barry Allen's always on the clock here, whether he's saving Central City or hanging out the Justice League. So, he shows up there soon. What is that? And, that's really it. So, he gets to see his mother one last time, and you get right here, story by Joshua Williamson and Howard Porter with colors by Hi-Fi. DC Comics presents The Flash Finish Line. And a nice note from Josh here. Thanks to all the readers and everyone who worked on this Flash run with me. Thank you for the greatest race of my life. So this guy has been writing the Flash since DC Rebirth. Over, I think, like 104 issues from 2016 to 2020. So God bless him. I mean, he wrote every single issue, did all the annuals. 4 annual, I guess, an annual a year. And next you get the Trickster's return with a new writer and creative team. So I'll check out the next issue, see how that goes. But good job for Williamson. His first issue from Justice League with the Dark Knight's Death Metal tie-in has been pretty good. And I think he's going to do something else with what is it, Endless Winter maybe? I think he's doing that. But I also heard rumors, because Grant Morrison, after the 12 issues with Green Lantern is done, I've heard rumors that Williamson could go to Green Lantern, which would be interesting, because this guy's a good writer. He's writing the Batman Superman book, which the writing's pretty good, but the artwork hasn't been that good in my opinion, so I stopped reading that, because there's just so many DC books, but he's a good writer. I think he's also doing some Image stuff, too, if you want to check him out. But, yeah, this Flash run, like I said, I just started reading with 750. I kind of fizzled out of comics for a while, but if anyone could recommend like earlier trades from Williamson's run, I'd imagine the first few trades are probably pretty good, but people have said it in the middle, it kind of dips out. But yeah, if someone could recommend some of his other works, that'd be nice. I highly recommend this. I highly recommend picking up the trades. I'm sure there'll be 2 from 750 to here. When they battled Paradox and Reverse Flash here. So thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and stay tuned for more new comic book reviews coming soon. Everybody have a great day.